what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, if you've been watching my channel over the past 18 months, then you will realize that I have had a lot to say about a lot of the YouTubers coming out of the Gambia. There are a lot of diasporans who are using the platform in the Gambia to capture their next victims. Yes, there are a lot of scam artists, and I have continuously pumped out video after video about how these people are there, they are plentiful, and they are waiting to take your money. Now this leads us to a problem. There are some people who genuinely believe that all YouTubers in the Gambia are scammers, but this is not the case. There are some YouTubers who I believe are decent people who have a respectable, decent, moral character, people with virtue. People who you, to a certain degree, can trust. YouTubers like the House of Bella, The Arrival, and Black Acres of the Gambia. Of course, I was only joking about that last one, but there are YouTubers out there. One of those YouTubers who I've been watching is The Happy Companion. Now, of course, I have made videos about him in the past. And the first contact that I had between The Happy Companion and myself was a time when he was speaking about me and about some of the problems that apparently I was causing when I was speaking about ES almost 2 years ago now. Regardless, when I see The Happy Companion, he doesn't strike me as being a person who is a scam artist. He's not a criminal. He's not somebody who has any insidious motives for being in the Gambia. He just seems like a person that has walked away from his former life in the United States, who wants to live his life under the principles of Islam. Indeed, having multiple wives is a benefit, I guess, for some people. However, some 4 months ago, I started seeing a pattern of videos being made about The Happy Companion. And these videos were not nice videos. They didn't have much nice things to say. There were videos that were generating a dialogue about this man and shone him in a bad light. If you type into the YouTube search bar, The Happy Companion, you will see a flood of videos, and some of those videos are pretty nasty. But there is one strange thing about these videos, which I would like to discuss today, because these videos all started around the same time, almost as if it was a campaign. So what is happening with THC? Why has he garnered so much bad attention from other YouTubers? Is there something genuinely insidious about The Happy Companion, or is he being targeted? Well, I'm going to try and answer these questions today. First, I'm going to ask you, like always, to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'd also like to invite you to follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent, both safely and securely. Link also in the description. First, let's take a little recap on who The Happy Companion actually is. The Happy Companion, an African-American man who has come out of Long Beach, California and moved to the Gambia almost 2 years ago now. He is a devout Muslim and he is now newly married. I'm very happy for. Congratulations if he's watching this now. And he is now permanently stationed in the Gambia, although he has toured around Africa. He is well-spoken, absolutely B1, and a devout Muslim. Apparently, he is somebody who is sought after. Of course, I'm going to say this now. There is no love lost between me and The Happy Companion. It's not like we're best of buddies, far from it. He hasn't had a lot of nice things to say about me. In fact, he hasn't had a lot of things to say about me, period. The Happy Companion is normally a reserved person. He is a person who is quite private, and he has some principles. This is kind of what I like about him. There are precious few YouTubers out there who show their true selves. And when I see The Happy Companion, I see the true self. I don't see a person who is putting on a front. I truly believe he believes in Islam. He sees the moral virtues that you learn from Islam as being a fundamental part of his life that gives him the character that you see before you actually on the screen. So this is a man who knows what he wants, and he's not ashamed to go out and get it. Even if it means going out and grabbing another wife, you know, like you running to Tesco's, you know, grab another wife for me, will ya? Yeah, Like he said,
my second wedding, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, you can have up to 4. You can have up to 4.
you can have 4, but you can't have more than 4. Do you like my Californian accent? 4. Anyway, so everybody knows that the happy companion is not looking for another wife, but doesn't mind getting one if the opportunity raises its head. The problem for the happy companion is that there are other women out there in the community who also know this. There are women in the community that know that he can marry multiple wives. There are women in the community that see him, they like him, he's tall, he's handsome, he is somebody who is good with talking to women. He seems like a really smooth character. And the problem with this is that he is now attracting the wrong type of attention. Some of the things that they are saying are just baseless rumors. I'm not going to tell you the things that these videos are claiming, simply because I don't want to be a part of this campaign of throwing mud at the happy companion's name, which is what I feel is happening. Now, why do I know it's happening? Some form of campaign that is being led to discredit the happy companion. Well, a good 4 months ago, the happy companion came out and spoke about his plans to marry a Gambian woman. Now, don't try and find this video. He's now made this video private for obvious reasons. And this is because there were a multitude of women who hated the fact that he was getting married. Now, if you look at the videos which have now started this campaign of hate against the happy companion, they started at around the same time that he opened up about his plans to marry this Gambian woman. I don't think that that is a coincidence. So, without going into names, this is what I think. I think that the happy companion was being coveted by multiple women. And I think what has happened is he has turned these women down. And I think once he turned these women down, that's when this campaign of hate towards him has started. There is demonstrable evidence to suggest that the happy companion is being targeted right now by a group of women who are jealous that he is now married happily to a Gambian woman. Now, it's sad to see this happening in our community, but it's not unheard of. Something new that you see in the YouTube streets, people discrediting other people because they got turned down romantically. But this is my theory, and I have a strong inkling that I'm right on this one. Now, guys, if this was anybody else, if it was Quasi Boyd, if it was one of the other scam artists in the Gambia, I wouldn't really care less about it. But I truly believe that the happy companion is just a good guy who has gone out there, who is living his life through the virtues of Islam. He's not a scam artist. He's not a criminal. So for me to see a man like this getting put down by people who are simply envious of the fact that this man is happily married, I think that that is something that is really disgusting. Why would a person go out and actively seek to use their time, whatever time that they have free, to go out and persecute a man who has no ill thought? I think there is something fundamentally wrong within our community if we have people like that, especially on YouTube, who focus their time on putting down other people, good people. There are a lot of people out there who say that I put down all YouTubers, but I don't put down all YouTubers, and that is clear to see. There are people out there, like I said in the beginning, who are good people. There are good YouTubers out there. There are people out there who you can work on gaining trust through them. People who are transparent, people who are honest, people who have integrity, people you can trust. However, on YouTube, you will find people who have insidious reasons for making up stories against people, and that is wrong. So this is a message to you people who have been making these videos about the happy companion. I would say to you to take your mind off this man. Focus your energy in doing something good, something that can be commended in the repat community, something people can use, something people can hold on to better their lives. You know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. We could all do so much better if we focus our energies on doing something good for the people in the repack communities. Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra a bit.